The thrift haul. Doopy doopy boopy doopy doo. So this is actually quite different to some of my others, because I don't have any books this time, because I have kind of put myself on a book ban at the moment. So basically, I'm only buying books that I specifically like want, or like that I already planned. I'm not buying random books, which does mean that the op shop's not necessarily as good at the moment for books and stuff. I don't know. I just need to read down some of mine, and I haven't been reading as much this month, so that doesn't help. But yeah, I got a rubber duck because I collect rubber ducks. And I saw this for $1.50, and I'm like, I have to get the rubber duck. I could not. I love rubber ducks. I got this big bag of beads. Like, I'm always running low on black beads. Got these weird rice sort of shaped gray ones. They are different to like my sort of normal bead. As I usually work with candy, and these are a bit smaller. But I had to. And then I've also got this jar, which we can go through. And I got this like jacket thingy. I don't know, I've been looking sort of like on Pinterest for like clothing ideas and stuff, and this kind of reminded me of like sort of scene mode kind of fashion. I thought this could be cool, and it's like pretty light, so I should be able to wear it, at the moment over things. Like, it's kind of like a jacket thing. Yeah, it's stripy. Yeah, it's also short sleeve, so that's good for that. But yeah, the cool stuff's in here. Take out the jar, because yeah, you get to help make the jewelry, you get to claim all the good stuff. So I guess I also got a free jar. Oh, I guess maybe that was counted as part of the cost, I don't know. They're pretty lax with sort of the prices on the jewelry, with stuff that, like, if you help sort it. So I got there was a little frog. If my phone decides to, if the camera decides to show you guys the frog in all their froggy glory. Just a little guy. Because I like frogs. It's kind of funny. When I see frogs in real life, I kind of freak out, because I know that, like, that our skin can damage them, so I'm worried they'll jump on me and die. I have this fear that if a frog jumps at me, I'll just, like, accidentally, my skin will just like, melt it. And also, like, they look like they'll be slimy, and I'm worried that their texture won't be nice. I don't think I've ever actually held a frog. But, like, I still like them conceptually. And then we got some bracelets to pull apart for beads, because, to make stuff with. So I thought these ones were kind of cool with the texture. And also, like, white beads are always kind of helpful. Got some shiny beads. This one is also for that purpose. I think this is LOL Surprise, based on the thing. I know yeah, I'm pretty sure it's LOL Surprise. They're not a doll, style that I collect myself. Like, it's kind of funny, because, I'm like 99% sure that's what it is, because I'm pretty sure that there's, like, a collector doll that's, like, this massive box, beautiful, like, Egyptian sort of style, but I don't like the actual faces on the dolls themselves. So, like, they have nice outfits, I just don't like the way the doll itself looks. I got this little turtle watch, so, like, if I can remember how to open it, hold up. But yeah, like, these come out, and it's a little clock. So it's like this bug turtle thing, and I'm like, even though it doesn't work, I still thought it was neat. And I'd been eyeing it off for a bit, so I was like, yep, I have to get this silly little turtle guy. I have been wanting to get a proper watch, but, like, a lot of the ones that end up at the op shop are dead. I'm sure that, like, I don't know, you can unscrew it to add in the battery, but I don't know how to do that. That's too much effort. And also because, things like broken jewelry, or, like, necklaces or, like, earrings that don't have a pair, they usually get to put in these jars for crafting and stuff, but I took this one because, it has sort of a broken thing, but it's a duck. I had to claim the duck. Got this belt chain, which oh wait, that's different. Okay. I'm gonna, yep. Belt chain, it is a bit tarnished, but I don't know, it kind of looks cool. I actually wear belt chains, so I was really excited when I saw that. Because, it's got all these, like, different thicknesses of chains, which is also kind of cool. Like, adds a bit of texture to things. And I don't know, like, I don't have one that's tarnished, because I haven't had any of them for, like, long enough for them to get like that. So I guess it could be kind of cool to mix things up. I got this sort of, first I thought maybe it was like a belt. And I was all excited, being like, oh, I could hang like keychains off it. It's not long enough to be a belt. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a really long necklace. But I kept eyeing it off, so I'm like, I might as well. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of, like, I've seen Sonic the Hedgehog human cosplays where they wear, like, these gold ring belts. That's what it kind of reminded me of. But I was like, yeah, why not? I'll find something to do with it. I do like chains and silver, and it does kind of matchy-matchy with that. This thing I think is a necklace. I don't know. It kind of just feels like those Tangles fidget toys is what it feels like, and that's why I grabbed it. I'm like, this just is fun to play with, but I think it's supposed to be a necklace. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea if it even is if it's jewelry, that was its intended purpose, then it would be a necklace just because it's too big to be anything else. I don't know, maybe it's meant to be like a long wraparound bracelet. Yeah, I don't even know how you Google this to look up what it is. I don't know, maybe I could use like an image search thing. But I just got it because it's fun to fidget with. This one is from Diva, which I just mentioned this because, like, if anyone remembers Diva, so Diva was a brand. I believe they closed down around 2013 to 2015. And then they're now Levisa's, which Levisa has a completely different vibe, but like Diva was kind of like what Claire's looks like. For as someone that lives in Australia, we don't have Claire's. At least I have never seen one. But yeah, Diva was like a young girl, sort of adolescent, cheap jewelry store, very bright colors, pink logos and stuff. This, like, it was like my favorite shop when I was like 6. And yeah, so like that was kind of nostalgic, but also like one of the other worker people who also helps with the jewelry and stuff, saw that, and I had mentioned that I, make candy and stuff with, like, and I have, like, bright colored beads, so they had put that aside, being like, yeah, this sounds like your thing, and I'm like, ooh, that is, like, part of me was initially planning to take it apart to use the beads, but they are a bit bigger than what I usually work with, and also, like, I don't know, I was feeling a bit nostalgic, and maybe I could, I don't know, style it in something sort of like a Decora style, I think, could be cool. I don't know, if I make some, like, sort of rainbow candy necklaces to partner it with, could be fun, because I do like rainbows. Rainbows are cool, and sometimes you need a little bit of color and whimsy, but yeah, I got some funky stuff. Didn't get any books, which I think this is the first time I've had a haul without books, but that's specifically because I'm trying to be good with my book purchases, because, yeah, I have got a lot of books on my shelf that I haven't read yet. And honestly, I am saving so much money because, like, I think that's, like, where most of my disposable income goes to. So if I'm not buying books all the time, I will be able to save up some money, so then I can, I don't know, start a market stall and make some monies. And then with the monies, I will, I don't know, buy food. It would be nice. My goal in life is to eventually be rich enough that I could buy, like, I don't know, like a mango smoothie at the at the shopping center when I go out and stuff, and like that doesn't break my budget. I know, very very high goals for my life. But yeah, I mean, we got 2 duck related things. So like it's a good day. I love ducks so much. I do have lots of rubber ducks because I just love them. I love ducks, and, like, rubber ducks are cool. Yeah, I have a whole collection. I will have to show off one day. Maybe if it gets impressive enough, I can make a whole video just about my duck memorabilia and stuff. I'm kind of like, you know how you get old people, or just, like, I don't know, like, older, maybe, like, middle-aged to old lady kind of age. I say that as if, wow, age is now gendered. The old man is a different age to old lady. But, like, they'll have that one thing that they're into. I want to be the duck person. I want everyone to know that I like ducks, so they'll just get me duck-related things, and then I won't get useless junk that I don't want, because it'll be ducks. It's big brain. Yeah. I mean, I also like frogs, but, like, not to the same extent. You know how, like, sometimes you can just be like, yeah, this animal's neat. I feel like my like for ducks is beyond just going, they're kind of cool. Whereas frogs, I feel like are in the more just like, yeah, they're cool, but it's not like I'm going to buy absolutely anything that has a frog on it. I mean, there's plenty of stuff I haven't bought with ducks on it, but you guys, I'm sure you guys get the idea. yeah, that's what I got. Not as much jewelry in the container. I also don't know what I'm gonna do with this jar now. Like, I've just now have this jar that I have no idea what to do with. Maybe I can put these beads in. Oh, well, I need to keep them sorted. I actually have no idea. Oh, wait, no, it looks like they're already in plastic bags in there. Okay, so I don't need to. They're already sorted. Thank you, person that donated the beads. Thank you for having them in nice resealable bags for my purposes. Now I kind of want to make some jewelry with all these new beads I've got. I might think about doing that, and then if I feel energized enough, that's what I'll be doing.